Hello and welcome to Wingin It. So here we are, into round 4 of the Wingspan Open. So of course, we are back with some more gameplay from this tournament. So yeah, for those following along, we have got through rounds 1, 2 and 3 so far. So yeah, here we are into round 4 with a very exciting opponent up against us today. We have a fellow YouTube content creator here in Tay from Tuck and Cash. So this should be a real fun one. As with the previous rounds of this tournament, it's a best of 5. So we could be in for the long haul here against Tay. But yeah, we've done the flip. We won the flip, so we're going to go first. Let's take a look at the starting hand. Okay, it's all very pink. It's all very pink. But I don't mind that. I don't mind that we've got some very nice pink powers and some maybe not so nice pink powers. But definitely Snow Bunting is going to be the standout here. For me, I think, yeah, just such a strong power. Such a good counter against tucking. And we know with European expansion, there is a lot of tucking going on. So, yeah, could normally count on getting some points from that. And then we've got 2 flycatchers. I like both of them. I probably like the Great Crested one a little bit more. Let's look at the feeder. Well, I do like it more ordinarily, but not when the feed looks like that. So, yeah, obviously gain a worm from the bird feeder if there is one. But if there isn't one, you don't gain one. So, a little bit annoying. Bonus cards, well, behavior is just so bad. But when you're going brown and pink, maybe you get some white powers or some teal powers. But Vulcan is normally a pretty safe bet. Even though I don't have any in the starting hand, I would expect to find some. So I'm kind of thinking I do this. And then I can play the flycatcher, ditch the other flycatcher. And then that'll let me take 2 seeds. Hopefully, then when I activate this Great Crested flycatcher, I can re-roll and get a worm and kind of go from there. So, yeah. Not really super interested in the other birds here in the hand, so we'll lock that in. We'll look at going Snow Bunting wetlands, I think, as the wetland birds start digging and see what we can find. So the main question for me here is, do I take that white-breasted nuthatch or not? I could definitely see myself taking that, just as that second forest bird maybe helps for a few of these end around goals. Just get that a little bit more food generation, perhaps, in our forest here, alongside this flycatcher. It could work. It could definitely work. And of course, if I'm ditching this flycatcher and getting 3 food, I could be getting all the food for those. So yeah, that could be an option. And yeah, maybe slows me down 1 turn, but yeah, otherwise it's just going to be play Snow Bunting, lay a couple of eggs on it, start drawing some cards, and yeah, it's an odd position, I think, when you play Snow Bunting so early before you really know what your opponent is set up. What are they setting up? What are they going for? Are they going grasslands? Are they going wetlands? Are they going to go full tuck? Are they going to play any tucking birds or none at all? So it's almost a bit of an off-putting measure, I think. Sometimes, you see someone play Snow Bunting, you think, okay, I'm not going to go for tucking birds this game. I've definitely played turn 1 Snow Bunting and had 0 activations from it. So that can sometimes be seen as, oh, it's not done its job. But actually, as I said, tucking is such an integral part of this game and such a strong way of scoring points. So I think in many ways, if you play it early and it puts your opponent off going for tucking birds, then that can be a strength in itself, because you kind of force them to go maybe play a little bit suboptimally there, just in terms of, yeah, kind of missing out maybe on getting some tucking points. But yeah, will be interesting for sure. Like I say, with the plan, get the forest bird down, maybe spend a little bit of time getting food and then play the Snow Bunting. So by then, they might have already played something, but equally, maybe they haven't. So yeah, I certainly wouldn't mind getting some activations, because I think if I'm not going to have a great wetlands here, certainly early on, just a single pink power. Not really that card generating brown power that we might look for. It's yeah, it can be a bit slow. It can be a bit slow getting cards and getting card cycles. So yeah, having a power like this and actually being able to use that, tuck cards you don't want, draw cards you want, it could definitely be useful. So yeah, definitely going to be an interesting factor, I think, at least in the early part of this game, but definitely as this game goes on as well. All right, here we go. Tay has picked their starting hand. Are they copying me? 3 birds and 2 food, so kind of interesting. Now, does that mean they also want that nuthatch, or do I take it and risk revealing something really good for them? I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. Okay, I don't mind that. Hooded Crow is not great, so yeah, I think it fits with my setup. As I said, the plan is definitely get rid of this flycatcher, get the 2 seeds, and hopefully a worm. I mean, I've talked about this before. Sometimes these kind of powers where you're relying on a reroll or you're relying on a bit of chance. American Robin. Well, American Robin in the forest. That's kind of scary. That might be a good forest engine setup. So I'm glad I took this nuthatch now. But maybe brings our snow bunting into play. But yeah, what was I saying? I can't even remember what I was saying. Oh, the reroll. Yeah, you know, I've had games before where, you know, you're relying on that reroll. Maybe it's a bee eater, maybe it's a hummingbird. You're relying on it getting the right kind of food, and if you can't get that right kind of food, it can definitely really hamper your progress early on. So yeah, I'll be definitely hoping that I can reroll, get the worm, and as I said, just kind of really kickstart things here. So he's going for cherries. So the kind of slightly reassuring thing is that this might not be a wood duck situation, because I think otherwise he'd maybe go more seeds and cherries, but you never know. He might just be kind of setting things up beforehand. But we'll do, as we said, ditch this flycatcher, take 2 seeds, and hopefully, come on, fingers crossed. Thank you very much. We'll take the worm. And yes, I think I'll prioritize bunting, eggs, and then start drawing cards. Because knowing he's got this Robin in play, he has already tucked, so at least one of those cards. Not really what he was looking for. But yeah, maybe just something sacrificial to get some tucking going. But yeah, this has to be a forest engine. I don't think you'd go Forest Robin unless you definitely had something, you know, to add to that in the forest. I think normally you'd see grass and Robin, so he's going for food again. I reckon it's going to be lay eggs and start playing some extra forest birds, whatever it is he's got, or maybe something he's found. But Chimney Swift, okay. Was not expecting that. Was definitely not expecting Chimney Swift with American Robin in the forest. So I feel a lot more relaxed about the prospects in this game than I was feeling before. So yeah, we'll lay our eggs. And now I think, is he just going to draw a card? Or is he going to lay eggs first? Put the Swift in the wetlands. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, he has laid eggs. Okay. Well, I think we're going to start drawing. Give ourselves some cards to work with. Another forest power. Flamingo. Probably not the game for Flamingo. But this woodpecker, this is actually pretty good. And I think this synergizes kind of well with the flycatcher, because you're taking from the bird feeder, but you're taking different food. So, you know, you might give yourself that extra shot at a reroll. But yeah, that could be a really strong forest there. Potentially getting up to 4 food, so we will see. We will see where that takes us. But drawn birds, okay. So yeah, surely it's going to be take food next, and then, you know, hopefully we can get a tuck on this snow bunting to the flamingo. Which of these do I want to play? Nuthatch or woodpecker? I do think I want to go woodpecker here. I think I'd rather have the food in supply, use this to play birds rather than get the caches. So We're going to play that. Obviously helps here pretty naturally for this end of round goal. Food cost to play bird, so yeah, maybe he can take food here and then play something, but I don't know. Hopefully he can't get a 3 food cost bird down. At least, you know, the concern might be that he would pick up and play that hooded crow, but the feeder's not looking right for that, so we can feel a little bit more relaxed in that sense. But yeah, who knows? Who knows what he's going to find? Must have been Chimney Swift from the start. And then, as I said, the other bird just kind of being that sacrificial, I need something to tuck, so this is what I'm going to tuck. And kind of go from there. But I don't know, maybe he drew. There we go, we're going to get a tuck. I'm kind of tempted to play the flamingo here. It's kind of silly. But I don't really have another wetland bird. I don't think I need the nuthatch, so we'll get rid of the nuthatch at least. I might take Puffin here. I've got a really good forest. So let's take Puffin while it's there. I don't mind that. Grasshopper Sparrow, he might want that. I'm not super interested, so let's re-roll. There we go, we get some fish. Now we are in a bit of a predicament because this is where nuthatch over woodpecker would have been better. We'll take it as a seed. I don't think it massively matters at this point. But yeah, 2 fish already, so being able to get this Puffin down maybe quite soon could be good. So Swift in the wetlands, probably setting up to draw next round. He's not played another bird. There. So we win the end of round goal pretty easily. He's laid eggs. I think he'll take that white-throated dipper. That's a really pretty good bird. With that power, discard all the cards, refill the tray, and draw one of them. So yeah, for someone who it seems doesn't have any real card draw, as I don't, to be fair. Yeah, I think he'll be grabbing that. I'm kind of tempted by that bed sparrow. I think he might take that as well, if I'm honest. Oh no, he didn't take either. Okay, well, I think I need to lay eggs before I draw. So I'm going to do that. Because as much as I would like those birds, as I said, it's kind of inefficient to not have the eggs down. So maybe I could have laid eggs at the end of the last round, but yeah, in hindsight, I mean, I did get the fish for the Puffin, so. But that bed sparrow, I think that will come in handy. I'm gonna need a better grasslands if I am gonna potentially look at competing for this end of round goal with those eggs. You know, I've got loads of egg space, but don't actually have so much in the way of egg generation. So yeah, of course he might use the robin to tuck, but actually we can tuck with the flamingo here. I should have thought about that. I should have thought about that, because then I could have gone for food and then relied on picking it up with the tuck, played it and then laid eggs. That could definitely have worked, but yeah, I think we will want to, assuming he does do the tuck, which he does, and he takes the sparrow. I had a feeling he might, but to be honest, I don't mind taking that dipper. Getting some extra card draw is going to be good. So Condors come up. That's Tay's favourite bird. Everyone knows that. So no doubt he'll grab that. But for us, yeah, I kind of want to just get food here. Hopefully a worm. Very nice. And yeah, I think we just play this dipper and yeah. Have to see on this end around. As I said, we've got the egg space, but not the egg generation. So it might just be a couple of turns where you know, we lay eggs and just lay 2 eggs, but as long as we've got space, I think we can manage it. So he's left the chimney swift up there. Is he going to play? Probably going to play the sparrow and then take food. So should I draw cards so that I have something to tuck? That is the question. Because I don't want to tuck either of these, to be honest. But this is kind of odd. I'm really surprised he didn't pick up. I'm really surprised he didn't pick up the dipper, unless, I mean, has he got kill goal? Has he found his way into one of those somehow? Because otherwise, I'd be taking the wetland bird. You know, you got no card draw, you got decent food access. I think you need to do as what I'm doing, add the wetland bird in there. So yeah, he's played the sparrow. Ooh, is he gonna take food? I feel like he's gonna take food here, and he is gonna definitely tuck. I'm kind of even second guessing if I need the dipper, to be honest. If I just play this puffin. That's already 2. I don't know. I think seeing all those extra cards definitely would be handy. I mean, it's more cavity space that I don't need for the centre round goal. I think I've already got enough to be pretty safe there, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I'm second guessing this. I think Dipper's a no-brainer here. It is just a case of missing out on that tuck, but I think it's better to do it this way. Because who knows, he might not take food, he might not tuck, you know, he might not have the card he wants to tuck, so at least this way, you know, otherwise if I drew, I discard the egg, get 2, but then I tuck, but here, I'm going to get 3. And yeah, I don't lose the egg, and that could be important. That could be important, especially this end of round goal, as I said, being kind of so heavily reliant on the eggs in that right nest type. But yeah, I think we'll draw cards. Hopefully, get a grass and bird. We're going to reset the tray, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we can find something. Play it, legs a couple of times, win the end of round goal. That's definitely the aim here. But yeah, I'm not really sure. Okay, he's moving the swift. I've got to be honest. I'm really not sure what Tay's doing here. Okay, yeah, we'll skip. Tuck. Because this is all very strange. This is not how I would expect him to play this, but yeah, well, I wanted grass and birds. I didn't want that grass and bird. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. And these are some nice big point birds. Not really what I'm looking for. Not really what I'm looking for. I suppose I take this. Do I take the woodpecker or the warbler? I'll go for the bonus card. So we have got a grass and bird. And it's another cavity nest, which is a little bit silly. But we could always force that. Could force that. And then when we lay, we get 4 eggs. Oh, sorry, we get 2 4 eggs because we're going to get 2 eggs, tuck and another egg. But yeah, I don't know. It's going to depend on what Tay plays. Eurasian Golden Oriole. So, it is another cavity nest. Can he play another? I suppose in theory he could. But I think he might cap out at 4 there. In which case, I suppose I could take food, play the swift, and then if I discard an egg, or discard a food and get 3 eggs, and then a 4th, and then a 5th up there. That could definitely be an option. The risk is if he does play another cavity, like he might have a barred owl, but then even then he can only lay, yeah, he can only lay 4 eggs, so it would have to be a cheap wetland bird with a star nest, like a Clark's Grebe or something. You'd have to force that, and then get to 5. But then we tie, so actually that's true, because maybe if I take food now, I might give him the food to play. I think I've got a decent enough food access, so I will I will overpay here. I'll use 2 seeds. I'll use 2 seeds. And then, yeah, we can lay eggs, I think. I think this Speckless Lark. I think that's going to be okay to tuck, if I'm completely honest. But yeah, otherwise we'll lay eggs. And then I think probably take food, because I don't want to draw cards. I want to wait until I see the fresh tray in the next round going first. So that is going to be my aim for sure, to draw cards then. So what is he doing? Broadwing Hawk. He does like Broadwing Hawk. Okay, so, but now he can get, yeah, he can still get to 4. He can still get to 4. So we do discard the food. We'll put them in the wetlands, because that's good for next end of round. And we'll put that one there. And that will win us the end of round. Pretty comfortably in the end. But yeah, this is super strange. This is super strange. Going really heavy on the forest, and with the Golden Oriole as well, there's a pink power to get even more food. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure I get it, to be honest. But yeah, maybe that Robin is going to get some kind of wetland bird. But there we go. Yeah, they're on 4. We're fine. Let's take food, and we'll try and not leave the food this Golden Oriole can take. So we'll re-roll. Hopefully get some fish. There we go. Do I take the seed here? I think I want the guaranteed food, so I'll take the rodent. I'll take the seed. We'll re-roll. Okay, well, he's going to get a re-roll. That's kind of weird. Rolling a worm and 4 rodents, but yeah. Do you know what? I don't really mind that. I think he's got good enough food access that me giving 1 food when I'm gaining 4, I think I can make peace with that. So yeah, not too worried about that. Not too worried about that. Here we go. We go into round 3, and I think I saw what I think I saw, which is a Franklin Skull. So I'll be having that. Thank you very much. That goes perfectly with this white-throated swift. Now, do I want the red kite? Because I have got falconer, and playing it on that red-bellied woodpecker would be super tasty. So I think I will do that. And Cooper's Hawk as well. Another hunting power. So yep. Thank you very much. We'll take that. Ooh, Goldfinch. Well, that counts as my snow bunting. If he is going to take that. But I suppose, I don't know how many cards he's got. This is where it'd be really useful to know. Because I don't know, like, how easily can he tuck under the bunting, or is he going to have to pick up the Goldfinch using the single card draw? It's, yeah. Bit of an interesting one. Maybe he might take the Carolina Wren just to get some cards, but yeah, this is very odd. Going for the super aggressive, no wetlands, and not really that good of a forest or grasslands either, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so Chimney Swift is going downstairs. Is he going to have a tuck? Is he going to have a tuck? He is. And then we also get a tuck, so oh man, I kind of don't want to get rid of any of these. Kind of want to keep all of these. Maybe that has to go. I think Cooper's Hawk for 1 food, extra point. Yeah, sorry, woodpecker. I mean it. Oh, well, okay. Now I have to draw cards. Now I absolutely. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Breathe. Okay. What is going on this game? Right. We've got Gull and we've got Raven. It's all coming a bit late, but they're definitely still going to be worth playing. So yeah, he plays the Goldfinch, no questions. No questions at all. We can actually afford to play both of these, so yeah, how's he? He's not looking great for this end around. I think we can be okay on this end around. And we'll obviously play the Gull. Or do we obviously play the Gull? Is it that obvious? Of course it is. We've got Benelli. We're going to need we're going to need cards, so... yeah, I think we'll play this Raven as well. I think we will play this Raven. It's kind of weird. I'm not sure I need it, to be honest, but I suppose it's good to be good for Puffin, isn't it? So he's drawn birds. I don't think he took anything from the tray. Yeah, let's play Raven. You know, I can always discard the food, get the egg. You know, it's going to be better than using my forest, I would think. So let's play it. Let's play it, and then I think what's the end game? Get food, play Puffin and Whipping Crane. Get cards, play Benelli. And yeah, maybe just see what else we can find. But we're definitely looking good here. We're definitely looking good. As late as this Raven is, I think it is still worthwhile. But yeah, what's he? I suppose as well, actually, now his Golden Oriole is useless. That's another thing to think about. But yeah, points on the board. This is normally the point in the game where I look at points on the board, and I have to say, they're not massively there for either of us, but I think certainly the potential that I have for getting more points on the board with the Puffin and the Crane, and obviously Benelli. Yeah, I do like how this is looking for sure. And of course, Snow Bunting is going to keep doing the business as well. We'll get rid of Shrike. Not going to need the Shrike. Bobblink's not useful. Tell you what would be useful. Ash-throated Flycatcher would be super useful here. I'd very much like to see that bird come up. Because I've got so many cavity nest spaces that it's kind of a bit silly here. But let's start taking fish. Let's go for a cask. Canada Goose, definitely too late for you. I mean, that would be a pretty sick grasslands. That'd be pretty sick grasslands. With the goose next to the Raven, but yeah, definitely too late in that respect. But I think, yeah. So like this red kite's probably not worth playing anymore. It's only, I suppose it's still 6 points. It's 6 points for no food. It's more worth playing than this hawk. I'm just trying to think if I can play Benelli now in the grasslands and get that extra eggs. If that's going to be worth doing. Okay, so he's still not finding wetland birds. This is all kind of a bit odd. All kind of a bit odd. Okay, we'll tuck. Yeah, we'll tuck the goose. So I think we are okay on this end around. Got loads of food. Should we just play Benelli now? Sapsucker, Bobolink, and Hawk. And then I would have to use the red kite on the Snow Bunting if it came to that. Does that bother me? I'm not sure it does. I mean, because laying eggs is still going to be 6. I'm going to have egg space, so I don't think it's going to be that impressive. So we'll play Benelli. We'll play Benelli, because why not? And yeah. Yeah, we are going to be okay on this end around. There's no way. Just trying to convince myself that there is no way he can get to more than 4. I think we are okay, so. We'll get Benelli down with Falconer. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And yeah, that makes the score look a bit more respectable now, I think. When you just slap down. I mean, what was that? Was that 11 points after eggs? Yeah, you definitely take it. You definitely take it. But yeah, we've got some nice plays. So I think it's probably just going to be lay eggs, play these 2 birds. And then yeah, maybe we do play red kite. But otherwise, ooh, I mean, I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no to that great blue heron that I just saw in the trace. So Northern Harry, okay. Maybe he's got Rhintologist and we've got Falconer, which is definitely interesting. But yeah, I think he has to take that heron. It's good for him. He's got a load of food. He needs extra birds for this end around, so I'd definitely be taking that. And yeah, as I say, amazing for me here. That'd be amazing for me. And I can just about get the food to play it. Because if I lay eggs 3 times, I can get 8 foods. These are already 6. Great player ends 2 more. And yeah, this end around, we're going to get to 10, I think. So we'll see. We'll see if he has the turns and the food and the eggs. That's the problem. Only 1 egg at the moment. Only 1 egg at the moment, so... Yeah, getting 3 more birds down could be a challenge here for Tay-Ray, but we'll see. I'm sure he's got something scheming in the back of his mind to try and make this work. Well, he's tucked somewhere. Oh, he laid eggs. Oh, the Harrier tuck. Cool, I'll take the Great Rare then, thank you. Right, well, that's me sorted. The rest of this game is on rails if it already wasn't. So let's just, yeah, get more fish. Franklin's goal. A couple more cards. Yeah. I don't mind using the Swift here. The thing is, like, him using the Harrier there is completely pointless. Because he gets a point, I get a point. But me using the Swift, I get 2 points. His Goldfinch only gets 1 point, so... yeah, it's still worthwhile for me to tuck. But unless he's got Sitters and Scientists, it's not going to be at all worth it for him to do any tucking there. But yeah, this this has been a weird game. I almost kind of have done a classic Tay-Ray here and gone for the Grasslands pivot, but I almost didn't really have any choice. Gold came up and Raven came up. You know, when life gives you lemons, you make a lemonade, and when life gives you OP birds, you play OP birds. So Centaur Crane, probably just legs twice now. At least now he is getting points from the tucks, but yeah, not the strongest of end games, if I'm completely honest. But let's take a couple of worms, and I think I do need 1 more go on the goal. Who knows? I might get something better than what I've got. Although what I've got already is pretty sick. So yeah, it would have to be like a, I don't know, Woodstalk or something that might be better than the Centaur Crane. But we'll do double play first. Let's see what we get. I mean, imagine we get Omnivore, Fishery Manager, plenty of good options here. I think for us to find. We get another tuck. Hummingbird, you can go. So he's at least getting, what is he getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, if that hits, 8. But then we are getting 1 as well, so. It's double play time. It's double play time. Let's see what we're going to get from Puffin. That's a bit disappointing. Okay, do I take Bird Bander on the off chance that, like, House Wren into something could be worthwhile? Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to hit Wildlife Gardener, so yeah, that's a shame. It's a bit of a disappointing draw on the bonus card, but what can you do? What can you do? Do we go? I think we still go Whipping Crane. In case we get another tuck here. I don't think we go Whooping Crane anymore. I changed my mind. Yeah, Eastern Imperial it is. Man, when it raids, it pours. That's a crazy draw at the end. So yeah, so we skip this. We activate this. And yeah, this is going to be perfect. We're going to use up all of the cards we have and get this Eastern Imperial Eagle down. So that should get us over into triple digits, which is pretty nice. Winning all the end of round goals is definitely nice. I say this time and time again. When you lose all the end of round goals, it can be so difficult to fight back from that. So yeah, it just puts you in a really good position when when you're able to win all those and get those 22 points, leave your opponent with just 10. So there we go. Last activation on that Grasslands for Tayray. Nearly filling up on eggs. But yeah, we're going to play this Eagle. Of course it is going to activate his Goldfinch, but we get a lot of points from this. That is 10 points right there with the Falconer bonus card. So yeah, we'll slap it down. And yeah, there we go. 99 already with some end of round goal points. Still to add up as well. So yeah, we do win the end of round pretty comfortably there. It is a clean sweep and we go into the score. So yeah, I got to be honest, I feel pretty confident here. Just obviously all the points I've got in birds on the board. Not a huge amount of bonus cards, but neither does Tayray. But as I was saying, end of round goal points. Absolutely huge there. 22 to 10. Not so many eggs, but we did play some birds at the end, so that makes sense. Food on cards, quite low. And of course, the tuck cards are going to count up a little bit. But it is a pretty comfortable win, I think, there in the end. 106 to 82. So, yeah, I mean, that's just a bit of a silly board. Gold Raven, both Eagles. But, yeah, like I said, when they come up, you play them. Not really too much to do there. Enclosure build, okay. Maybe that makes some sense, but yeah, like I said, I think the card draw was just such a problem for Tayray. And yeah, not picking up that diver, you know, or what was it, the dipper even. That was such a good bird for me. Just being able to reset that trade just helped me dig through the deck a bit faster. And of course, yeah, find these kind of birds to play, because you got to have a good wetlands. If you don't have good wetlands, you're not going to find good birds. And yeah, prioritizing developing that wetlands is so important. So there we go. First win in the books. But as I said, it's a best of 5, so we got a long way to go in this one. We're not through yet. We've got at least 2 more, potentially 4 more games to come in this series. So yeah, if you want to see those future parts in the series, do please subscribe to this channel. You'll get notified when those come out. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you next time.